between non-state actors and state actors. Lashkar-e-Toiba versus ISI versus Army versus Zardari. I can't understand this. Pakistan is a society which for 50 years of its 60 years life has been under the fist of the army. I will tell you, I had a great friend, Mehboob Haq. He was one of the great economists. He was the director of the department in the World Bank in which I was working. We were good friends. He was called back to Pakistan to become the finance minister. We gave him a farewell party. 5 days later, he was back and we were giving him a welcoming party. So I said, what happened? He says, I went there. When I landed, there was a message, I should go and see such and such judge, a very famous judge. And the families had known each other. So he went to call on the judge next morning. He said, you've come back. They have killed my son. In cold blood, they have killed my son. Get out of here. Go back. He said, I've come back. And he told me that you people in India will never know the hold which ISI and the army had on Pakistani state and society. This Lashkar-e-Toiba is not a secret organization. It has about 2,000-acre campus just about 60 kilometers from Lahore in Murid. Its congregations are attended by 20 to 30 lakh people. And Hafiz, the head of Lashkar-e-Toiba, has said that yes, our aim is to dismember India. We are certain. So it is a symptom that we don't want to look at the facts even when the enemy is showing us the facts all the time. That is why what Kalyan Raman was saying, a great deficiency, a civilizational deficiency, I believe a rationalization of weakness, so that we don't have to change our conduct, therefore we do not want to recognize the enemy as an enemy. We were just told that the terrorists would have thought, how could they knew that they could never get Kashmir by this kind of incident. You are completely wrong. Because the society is this is the thing. Their strategy is, there is a phrase in Islamic warfare, the death by 1,000 cuts. That is what is being administered. And I can say, from what I hear, I don't know, maybe you don't, maybe it is different in the south, but in the north, those 1,000 cuts are leading people to believe, Baba, why go on with Kashmir? They wanted, give it back. And you don't know how close we came to giving up Siachen 2 years ago. There was a meeting to be held on the 19th of May. It is the army people who contacted us and said, these people are giving up Siachen, they are going to order us to withdraw from the heights. And it was on the 17th of May by great intervention. And because of one single solitary minister, Pranab Mukherjee, that the negotiating paper given to the Indian delegation was changed. Because all of us met him, army chiefs met him. But the Prime Minister, this is what Shobanda Sukta has called the Gujranwala School of Foreign Policy. Because I am from Gujranwala, I can work a miracle. He said, borders should be made irrelevant. The terrorists made the borders irrelevant. You happy now? So, sir, I feel that the situation that we have seen in Bombay is really symptomatic of the state of affairs that have been going on. And in the Indian Express today, I have reviewed some of the statements that have been made if you see from 2006 December till 4 days, anticipated. The one set of people who should have anticipated were the persons who were making this statement. Just leave. Our coastal areas are coming under increased threat from terrorist groups, which have decided to use the sea route to infiltrate into India. They also plan to induct arms and ammunition through the sea routes. Who is this speaking? Shri. In his address to 2006 November to the Directors General of Police and Inspectors General of Police, we understand the terrorists have been collecting information regarding the location of various refineries on or near the Indian coastline. Some Lashkar or Toiba operatives are also being trained specifically for this purpose. There are plans, I will come to this, there are plans to occupy some uninhabited islands off the country's coastline to use them as basis for launching operations on the Indian coast. This is the Indian Home Minister. Sir, we don't know maybe future. This is a revolving door. If they can only turn to Chidambaram to save them. Then you look at the Minister of Defence. This is in November 9, 2006. 2007, March. The Minister of Defence is asked in the Lok Sabha, is it a fact that the intelligence agencies have warned about the possibility of terrorists trying to infiltrate through the sea route or trying to target our offshore installations? He answers, yes, sir. There are reports about terrorists of various tanzeems being imparted training and their likelihood of their infiltration through the sea routes. He is again asked whether maritime terrorism, gun running, drug trafficking and piracy are major threats that India is facing from the sea borders of the country. He says, yes, sir. March 2007, on 9th May 2007, the Home Minister is again asked in the Rajya Sabha this time, is it a fact that there are strong apprehensions of terrorist threats to the country through the sea route? He says, in proper bureaucratic language, as per available reports, Pakistan-based terrorist groups, particularly